Hey, I'm Rob. Welcome to my channel, Gladly Green. This episode is biking to work the zero waste station for Green Events Polar Plunge. I have a big ride in the morning, so I'm going to have to pre-trip my bike, make sure everything's okay. I've already aired up the tires. Here I'm finishing up lubing the chain. I did a dry clean first with just a dry rag, and then I'm going to let the oil soak and I'll wipe off the residue here in a few minutes. Make sure I have everything for fixing flats. I have a tube, a patch kit, 2 tire levers, a pump, and Allen wrench set will all be in my saddlebag. Make sure my light's charged, ready to go, and here comes the ride. So I had to leave in the dark, but that's okay. It was a beautiful sunrise. Really nice bike ride on the way up. It was relatively nice weather for January, so I didn't have to wear too much, and I didn't get too sweaty climbing the damn hill. Especially seeing that I had to stand up the whole way because I rode my single speed. That's okay, I made it to the reservoir, and there's Horsetooth Rock. There's the reservoir where the runners are going to jump in after the race. Here's the Dakota Ridge. It is the first hogback of Colorado's Front Range, and it runs continuously from Wyoming to New Mexico. And it is the beginning of the Rocky Mountains, and it is where the breaking of the North American plate began, right here at the Dakota Hogback, or the Dakota Ridge. While Horsetooth Reservoir is only about 70 years old and filled up with water from the Colorado River pumped through the Continental Divide. Here we are pulling into the inlet bay, pulling up to the event. So the setup for the zero waste stations is pretty easy. I have to get there early before the crowd, find 2 good spots for each station that's out of the way of the flow but still easily accessible from the vendors. Trying to keep as much out of the landfill as possible. Recycle what we can and compost what we can, including waxy cups. So now it's picking up and the race is about to start. And T-Rex is getting ready. And there goes 650 people, minus 1. And this is pretty much it. Just making sure people compost what they can, recycle what they can, sometimes trying to take people's drinks before they're ready. What to recycle is more obvious, but a lot of people don't realize that paper products are very compostable, especially when they have food waste on them. Paper products are a natural carbon source which balance out the nitrogen source of food waste. Sometimes I have to make more room for the compost. So now comes the Polar Plunge. After the race and plenty of beer, people jump in the water in the middle of January. But it was a really great day for it. I didn't do it because I was working the waste stations, making sure everything got recycled and composted and keeping as little out of the landfill as possible. So for all the events waste, 108 pounds got recycled, 113 got composted, and only 8 went to the landfill for a 97% diversion rate.